Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There is a tremendous price war in the term life industry. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man age 45 non-smoker can get $1 million of coverage for $75 per month level rate for 10 years, or a man age 50 non-smoker can obtain $500,000 coverage for a month premium of $110 level rate for 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rate for 20 years. If you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At Term Busters, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. If you're looking for a new or replacement term life insurance, call Term Busters today for a quote at 1-800-908-7636. You're probably paying more than you should. Call 1-800-908-7636. Remember, 1-800-908-7636. Rate and availability may vary by state. Sample quotes based on preferred non-smoker. Underwriting and exam required. Call 1-800-908-7636 for details. Paid for by Robert Levinger, insurance agent.
Your daily dose of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill just got bigger, better, and completely visual. Catch the Sports Bash with Mike Gill, streaming live daily on the 97.3 ESPN YouTube channel. Get the real-time takes, the best guest insiders, and join the conversation in the live chat. Don't miss a single show. Head over to YouTube right now. Search 97.3 ESPN. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and watch the Sports Bash live.
Are you tired of stubborn hot spots or an AC that can't keep up? Call Broadleys, your local elite diamond contractor, for a free quote on a Mitsubishi electric ductless solution for your home. For a limited time, get a $2,000 rebate on qualifying equipment plus 0% financing. Enjoy cool, quiet comfort in the rooms you need it most. No ductwork needed. Call Broadleys at 609-390-3907 or visit broadleys.net.
The name you know, the service you trust.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi? And get this, what if you could keep it at the same price for 5 years? During the Xfinity Summer Savings Event, now through June 15th, new customers can get our best price on gig Wi-Fi, just $50 a month for 5 years. And get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them, like super intelligent Wi-Fi with a sixth sense. Plus, add one line of Xfinity Mobile Select and you can save an average of $60 a month over Verizon and AT&T. You can even try it free for a year. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities during the Xfinity Summer Savings Event. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Savings based on 1 gig internet and 1 mobile select line compared to similar Verizon and AT&T plans over 5 years. After 12 months, regular rates apply to mobile select. Xfinity internet required. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable.
For adults with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms, every choice matters. Tremfya offers self-injection or intravenous infusion from the start. Tremfya is administered as injections under the skin or infusions through a vein every 4 weeks, followed by injections under the skin every 4 or 8 weeks. If your doctor decides that you can self-inject Tremfya, proper training is required. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code STRONG for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code STRONG for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code STRONG. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and details.
Hanging out at the Piccadilly. No work tomorrow. Everyone's happy. Beers keep coming. Tails piled high with friends and family. Spirits to the sky.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, son of a gun!
Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Tipped in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back into the locker room with Billy Schwein, my producer and co-host today, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing. It's a Sunday down here at the Jersey Shore, and the sun keeps shining. And good morning to you, Alex Berardis.
Good morning. Good morning. My worst nightmare came true last night.
We got a lot to talk about today. You and Nicky Earnshaw are not happy today.
He's going to be in a much worse spot.
He's definitely in a much worse spot than you are.
Yeah, he's got some bets to pay off because of last night.
All right, we'll get into that. Good morning, Erin Ewing. How are you?
Good morning.
You spent some time on the beach yesterday?
I did.
You didn't come see us. Bobby Schwein, Nicky Earnshaw, and yours truly were on the beach at 32nd Street till about 6:30 last night.
I know. It was a perfect beach day.
Oh, the water was warm. People were swimming. I even went into the water.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't like cold. When I was younger, I could deal with it. Now, for some reason, I just don't like cold water. What was the water temperature? It had to be like 67, 68. Which is not warm, but it was warm enough for me. Yeah.
I can't deal with cold water.
No.
I'll be the first to say it.
All right. You guys, on the way in on the weekends, I stopped by Blitz's Market in Ocean City. I bought us Dave and Joe Newman. They give us the freshly squeezed orange juice. Now, ready for this? We're going to drink our orange juice today. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and the X platform, streaming live. So you can check us out there. When you get down to Blitz's today, they just made a whole batch. So I talked Dave into, if you go down there and say the locker room, you get $2 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. $2 today. Today only. $2. 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Get into it.
I mean, I did it last week. I was 3/4 of the way through before we even started the show. I'm halfway through before we started the show today. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, it's delicious. Isn't that good, Erin?
Oh, it's the best.
And it's sweet. So today, and only today, you're going to go down to Blitz's Markets. You're going to say hello to Dave and Joe Newman, Teresa, Maggie, Mackenzie, Kevin. They're all down there. Mama Blitz. Get yourself, Max is down there. Get yourself a Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room. Get $2 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. All right. Also, got big news there, Alex.
Lay it on me.
Craig Berube, the chief, will be signing autographs on Thursday, July 9th at Blitz's Markets between 11 and 12 a.m., 12 noon, 11 and 12 noon on Thursday, July 9th. How about that? I got autograph. I got pictures. He's going to autograph of Chief holding the Stanley Cup over his head.
I mean, who else would you want rather than
Right,
Chief? Like,
right.
He's a legend.
He is. And he was a pugilist, tough guy for the Flyers. He played like 17, 18 years in the NHL.
Embodies Philadelphia.
He sure does. And Chief is a great guy. We're going to have him signing autographs at Blitz's Markets on Thursday, July 9th. Put that down in your calendar. Come on by and see us. We'll have a table set up right there under the underhang. And 2 years ago, we had Tommy Greene. That was a big success. Everybody got to meet Tommy. This July 9th, Thursday, between 11 and 12 noon. Come on down and get an autograph. Meet the Chief. Get a picture, a selfie with him. Chief's a great guy.
I've met Craig Berube personally outside of this.
Yeah,
couldn't ask for a better experience.
Yeah, he's a great guy. All right, number 2, the Knicks. You and Nick are bummed out because you guys wanted the Spurs, and Nick's got to pay the ultimate price. He's got to go up to the Knicks parade.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's got to stop putting some bets down. I feel like every time.
Well, he did it to me. So at 6:09, ready for this? At 6:09-403-0973. Would you rather sing a Mets song or have to go to a parade if you lost a bet to a Mets fan or to a New York fan? When Mr. Met called in 2 years ago when the Phillies lost to the Mets in the playoffs, first round of the wild card or whatever it was, I bet Mr. Met, Jeff Dowling, and the bet was that if the Mets won, I had to sing the Mets fight song. Meet the Mets, greet the Mets. I had to learn the song and sing it on the air because of Nick Earnshaw.
See, I don't know.
So I had no sympathy for him losing and having to go up to Madison, to up to New York and go to the parade. I have no sympathy.
I think I'd rather do the song.
I agree.
Really?
Because
that was embarrassing for me.
Yeah, but spending a day with
that's
those
true.
low-life scumbag Nick fans.
I'm pretty sure Nick has to wear a jersey.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
I mean, he has to wear a
I could-
jersey.
that's hours worth of time spent celebrating the Knicks. I don't think I could do that.
Oh my gosh! How brutal is that?
Yeah, I mean, to me, like, I think the only team I'd rather win less would be the Cowboys than the Knicks. It's like Cowboys and then Knicks for me.
This is where we're going to part ways because I said this to you guys yesterday, Aaron. I don't have hatred for the Knicks players because half of them are from Villanova. Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, the MVP. And by the way, this kid's 6'2". You know what he reminds me of a little bit? Not in stature, because he's got different hair and he's a little bit more thick. He's only 6'2". Who's it remind you of? Who's got, like, come on, 6'2" in the NBA and you're dropping 45 against a 7'6" guy?
I mean,
Allen Iverson.
I think it's different because Brunson's a little bit more. He wants to create the contact, where Iverson's just trying to get shifty on you. But
guess what? Allen Iverson pound for pound, he was the toughest guy in the NBA.
I mean, look, you put
Jalen Brunson. Come on, man.
No, look, I'm a very hater of Jalen Brunson.
Are you really? You're a hater of Jalen Brunson.
But if you put up 45 in a finals closeout game, I have to give
you have respect for that.
I mean, you can't not. You would be ignorant not to.
You got Wembyana. What, he had 19 last night?
Yeah, so 19 for
a 7'6" guy has 19 points. Could happen to a better guy. The guy doesn't listen. The guy doesn't stand for, like, he. Do you see his antics during the national anthem? He's making all this money in the United States of America, NBA, National Basketball Association. He could at least pay respect to our song. I know he's from France. But you know what I'm saying? Give it its respect.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But the one kid I'm really excited to see is Dylan Harper, the second overall pick this year.
Right.
He led the Spurs in points this game with 25 points. But the craziest fact that I saw the stat. The Spurs leads that they had in every single game this year. Game 1, they led by 14, lost. Game 2, led by 12. Game 3, led by 12. Game 4. 29 led by 16. They were up for 72% of the entire series and won one game.
Yeah, I mean, last night they were leading the entire game, and then they lost the lead in the last 5 minutes. Like, how do you lead the game for 55 minutes and then lose it at the very end?
You fire the coach.
Well, I think their coach is.
I think he was an unexperienced guy who just got put in to a great situation where he gets Victor Wembanyama and all these young cats, and they carried him there, and then he couldn't do much with it in the finals.
Who is it? Is it Castle that I'm not really fond of?
Yeah,
he's got 6 points. He's worried more about fashion than playing.
Say, you want him to do the Alec Bowe and cut his hair.
Well, I mean, like to me, it looks like it's a distraction for him. He only scored 6 points last night.
Yeah, I mean, he's a.
Well, by the way, the officiating once again was horrible. I thought.
Well,
there was a couple times, Alex, that Wembanyama could have got a blatant foul, or what do you call a foul?
Flagrant.
A flagrant foul.
Now, I don't want to be that guy.
Look, I don't care because I don't have a dog in the fight. People are trying to say yesterday that I was a Knicks fan. Never happened.
But you said you were rooting for the Knicks.
Well, what I meant was, who would I like to see win more? Not that I'm rooting for him. Like, I didn't sit there and clap last night. I said I was in my house. And I was tired. I watched the Phillies game. That was exhausting because they were up like 9-5, 9-4. And now I'm starting to go back and forth. I go back to the game. It's 9-8.
This kills the Sixers, though, because now in the past, 8 years or whatever, you have the Knicks, the Bucks, the Cavs, who've won with LeBron.
Right.
And then the Celtics. Sixers have nothing out of that.
They got the work cut out for them, that's for sure. And, of course, the Philadelphia Phillies, like I said, they won 9-8. Were you I'm like, geez, 9-8. They had 17 hits last night, which is uncharacteristic for a Philadelphia Phillies team. And, of course, at 10:30 today, we'll go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room today, and you get $2 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. We'll talk to Tommy, but Aaron Nola once again struggled. He gives up 2 home runs, was it, or 2 or 3 home runs?
Yeah, but look, as you get into the back end of your bullpen, he got you into the 5th inning with only allowing 3 runs. Like Tommy Greene even said it. If your starting pitcher is giving you 3 to 4 runs, you should still be able to win that game.
He gave up 2 home runs. My bad. The bottom line is, his curveball was working real well in the first couple innings.
Yeah, he was great in
Right?
the first 3 innings.
And then all of a sudden, the wheels fall off. I'm going to ask Tommy Greene, why does that happen?
I don't think the wheels fell off. I think it just looks bad because here's where the kicker really is. Alvarado had 2 earned runs. Brad Keller had 3 earned runs. Keller threw 32 pitches, 16 of them were strikes. So he's 50-50 whether it's going to be a strike or ball. That can't happen with your bullpen pitchers.
All right, so we got a great show lined up today. We'll talk with Tommy Greene at 10:30. I'm trying to get in touch with Mark Grimes, my agent at the beach. Not that he's a big New York Knicks fan, but he got a lot of friends up there in high places. And we're trying to contact Mark Grimes. And then, of course, at 11:30 today, we'll talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. We're going to get PJ's take, Mr. Negadelphia's take on the Philly sports scene, the Knicks, and a whole lot more. All right, you guys ready to go? You got your 3-point stand. You got your orange juice. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shore to center city and every place in between. Surety Title, they're there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's the Stanley Cup Final on Sports USA, and we're in Vegas as the Carolina Hurricanes enter the Fortress to battle the Golden Knights in Game 6. The Canes have instant offense. Just add ice and stall. The Knights send it into Marner, and then hats off.
It's a hat trick for Mitch Marner.
It's Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Canes at Vegas tonight.
Listen to the Stanley Cup Final. Hurricane Golden Knights Game 6 tonight. Coverage begins at 7:30 on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Billy Schweim here. Pro Image Sports is back on the Ocean City Boardwalk and is now open for the 2026 season. Located between 8th and 9th Street, they carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, novelties from brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite pro team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC.
Craving authentic Italian flavors in Ocean City? Head on down to Petroni's on West Avenue. From amazing cheesesteaks and homemade meatballs to delicious pasta dishes and Italian specialties, every meal is made from family recipes and served with pride. Their takeout service is perfect for beach days, family gatherings, or meals on the go. Taste the tradition at Petroni's, 957 West Avenue in Ocean City, or give them a call at 609-938-1568. Petroni's, Ocean City's favorite taste of Italy to go.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Men and Philly Men magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and nonstop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
For over 135 years, First Bank of Sea Isle City has proudly served Cape May County with a commitment to maintaining a hometown feel. We provide secure, convenient deposit and loan products every day. We're more than just a bank. We're a trusted community partner, offering personalized banking solutions that make life easier for local families of all ages. First Bank of Sea Isle City. Look for our lighthouse in your neighborhood and discover what makes us different.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back in the studio. Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern Erin Ewing. By the way, Erin, I just got off of the phone with Joe Semptenfelder, TJ. He's a goalie for the Milwaukee. Was it Admirals?
Yeah.
Of the their Nashville Predators farm team. I'm gonna introduce you to him. TJ Semptenfelder. He's a goalie. He's good. You should see him play.
Playing Cupid.
Hey, listen, I've done that. I've done that before. I pulled out a few hours. Now, listen, 609-403-0973 is a text board. Would you rather sing the Mets fight song or have to attend the New York Knicks parade if you lost the bet to a New York fan? 609-403-0973. Now let's go to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room Mr. Met. Made me sing that stupid song. What's up, Jeff Bowe?
Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets.
Guess what? You can sing it all you want because they stink.
Yeah. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, my word.
Well, Jeff, you know what? It could happen to a nicer team and nicer fans. Your fans are just you should hang your head in disgrace. Those Knicks fans, those New York fans are disgustingly horrible.
No, you're getting it wrong. See, New Yorkers in general are arrogant.
They are.
Some of them some of them happen to be baseball fans, and some of them happen to be basketball fans. You're going to sit in the hot and call the kettle black.
Why? Don't give me that. Why? Because we punched a horse?
No, because you threw snowballs at
Oh,
the fans.
stop it, Mr. Met. First of all, you can ask your boss, Scott Simpson. He'll tell you the reason why people threw snowballs at Santa Claus wasn't because they hated Santa Claus. He was a horrible drunk. He didn't even look like Santa Claus. He was a horrible Santa Claus. They were booing the performance.
He wasn't any more or less drunk than anyone that was throwing snowballs at him. It takes a drunk to know a drunk, so let's screw it.
Well, listen, 609-403-0973. If you lost, the question is, if you lose a bet to a New York fan, whether it's a Mets or Knicks, Giants, Jets, Yankees, whatever. But I had this. You made me when I bet you when the Phillies played, and I had to sing that stupid song.
Your producers made you.
Well, guess what? I have no sympathy for Nick because he's got to go attend the Knicks parade.
And somebody said it. I guess it was your intern that said, "Oh, I'd rather sing the Mets song because it's over."
No, they said. Yeah, you'd rather sing the Mets song.
I said I'd rather sing the Mets song so I don't have to spend the day with you stinking, rotten, scumbag New York fans.
Well, we think the same thing about you guys.
You guys are burning school buses. You guys are jumping your own guys, hitting each other with bus stop signs. I mean,
matter of fact, I was watching World News Tonight the other day, and they were interviewing Knicks fans, and there were Knicks fans that were wearing Knicks paraphernalia, swag, saying they're afraid for their own lives going down to these celebrations.
Well, what's the difference between what they're doing and what you guys did on?
Oh, stop! You know what? Stop! You ought to be. Hang your. Why are you a New York fan? You got to get out of there, man.
You know why? My mom and dad. It just transcends down to the next one. My mom and dad were Giants and Dodgers fans.
Well, they're in L.A. now, so. But still, Jeff, you got to do yourself a favor. Everybody that you work with, they're all Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, Sixers fans. Just come on over to our side, man.
I like the Phillies. I like the Eagles.
No, you're not. You're a Mets fan.
I just don't like the fans.
You love me. You love me. You love me.
Billy, well, you transcend everything.
The Mets, you know what your Mets are? Your Mets are 31-39. They're 15 games out of first place.
Well, I tell you, if it wasn't for Atlanta, Atlanta is just tearing the ball off.
Yeah, well, the Phillies are starting to accumulate wins.
Off the ball, I was a little dyslexic there.
Phillies are accumulating wins. We'll be all right at the end of the day. At least we'll make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you won't, but guess it's going to be a fun summer because I'll be able to tease you and just when the next time I fight my brother, just don't tackle me. Tackle my brother.
When both teams stink, it's always a head-to-head. That's always interesting.
At least our guys run out ground balls. Juan Soto doesn't run out anything.
Oh, you've had men that haven't done it.
Yeah, but not like Soto. He literally stopped running. I've never seen anything like that. That was horrible. That's a disgrace.
Yeah, well, when the team stinks, that's just what you get. When the team is doing good and you're in first place, a routine ground ball, you don't not run. It's the signs of the times. He's reading the room.
All right, Jeff. We had thank you for calling in. We wanted to break your stones a little bit. By the way, I start work Monday the 22nd. I'll see you in there then.
Okay, sweet. I'll see you then, bud.
All right, thanks, Mr. Met.
All right, bye.
All right, there's Jeff Dowling, Mr. Met on the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline. Let me tell you something. He's a great guy, but that's a character flaw. Being a Met. That's like anybody that's a Cowboys fan. It's a character flaw.
We got 2 texts in here. They're not about the text message
Right.
question, but Dan in the HC is trying to shed some light on us, saying, don't be down, guys. We have the greatest sports team in history, the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds.
In history?
He's just
Dan, I love you, but let's keep things in perspective. I don't know if they're the best team in history.
And now we got Bob from Galloway. Quite hilarious that Philly fans disparage New York fans. The whole country knows Philly fans are the worst. All right, Bob, I see what you're trying to do.
That is bull.
Trying to use these upper class words like disparage to try to make you guys seem like you're better than us. But I don't want to hear it. You guys are lighting school buses on fire.
They're hurting people,
jumping people. You guys lost 1 game this far.
Hurting cops. You throwing eggs at Wembyana.
You were jumping your own fans. You couldn't handle the thought of losing. I saw a video last night of a cab driver breaking down into tears because people were flipping his car.
Really?
It was his only way that he could make money for his family. I don't want to hear it. You can take your disparage and go with that and play in another yard.
Alex, that's my point. I was pulling for, like I said, I wasn't rooting. It wasn't last night when I was watching a game. I wasn't clapping, going, yeah. Like I wasn't doing. I was just sitting there. If I wanted a team to win, I'd rather see Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, the Villanova team. I was rooting for them.
Pretty much were watching Villanova play last night.
That's what it was. It was Villanova. By the way, there was a lot of Knicks fans in San Antonio.
I mean, look, if Philly's going to say, if everybody's going to give Philly problems for selling their tickets or whatever to the Knicks fans,
right?
Spurs should get the same treatment.
Yeah, but it's worse. They got to fly all the way out to San Antonio.
It's even more so then.
And it's more expensive too.
Yeah.
For the
Right,
finals.
but we're on such close proximity that it's almost expected that they would try to invade here. Going out there is a different story.
I mean, they were
halfway across the country.
They had Chalamet, they had Stiller, Tracy Morgan, Spike Lee was there. They had all this. It was MSG.
Anyway, all right. Well, so Nicky Earnshaw is going to be up there.
Yeah, good luck, Nick.
I feel bad for him. 609-403-0973. If you had to pay a bet if you lost to a New York fan, would you rather sing the Mets fight song on the radio or attend the Knicks parade? Mets fight song or Knicks parade? 609-403-0973. If you had to pay the bet, Nicky's got to go up there and he's got to wear a Knicks jersey.
It's the lesser of two evils. It's pick your poison.
Well, I'm starting to agree with you guys now. If he's got to go to the parade. He's going to be there all day. I just had to sing the Met. I had to learn the Met song, which, by the way, I forgot right away.
Manhattan. It's going to be 95 degrees.
When is that?
With
Tomorrow?
all those people.
No, it's
around?
probably some Thursday, Wednesday, probably.
We haven't heard an official date.
No, I don't.
What are they even going to do? Like, is it just down through Times Square? Like, is that
Probably it's going to be a ticker tape. They're going to
53
years. By the way, I'll never forget. I went to Murray Craven got me tickets to the Rangers when they won their first cup in 50 years. Was the Rangers against the Vancouver Canucks. I was in attendance. I walked in. I paid $67 face value the ticket. When my buddy Bobby Ball, who just passed, his anniversary was June 10th, that he passed away 16 years ago. We got offered $3,000 and we didn't sell them.
See, true fan.
Well, I'm not a fan. It's my buddy
true,
Bobby
yeah.
Ball.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
never mind.
but we went in, and I'm glad I did go in. All right. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Shoot us a text. That's my phone. Let me turn that off. First hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title, they're there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227.
Next up, La Scala's Beach House. Looking for the perfect Jersey Shore dining experience? Head to La Scala's Beach House. Enjoy delicious Italian favorites, fresh seafood, handcrafted cocktails, and breathtaking ocean views, all in a relaxed beachside atmosphere. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or sunset drinks with friends, La Scala's Beach House is your destination for great food and unforgettable memories. Visit today and taste the shore at La Scala's Beach House, located on 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine.
By the way, I just got that text. My phone went off. It's Jeff from Ocean City. He said they announced that the parade will be on Thursday, so Nicky Earnshaw will have to go up there on Thursday. All right, when we return, we'll go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Your daily dose of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill just got bigger, better, and completely visual. Catch the Sports Bash with Mike Gill streaming live daily on the 97.3 ESPN YouTube channel. Get the real-time takes, the best guest insiders, and join the conversation in the live chat. Don't miss a single show. Head over to YouTube right now. Search 97.3 ESPN. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and watch the Sports Bash live.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Going again, again and again. Going again, again and again.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hey, it's Dave Klemick, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and founder of Klemick Performance Method. And you know me, I'm caffeinated, activated, and ready to go. Whether it's talking sports in the locker room, coaching athletes, or crushing a workout, I'm fueling up with Kilowatt Coffee, a mobile coffee experience delivering top-of-the-line, hot or cold coffees, lattes, and natural juices. Catch Kilowatt Coffee at 373 South Whitehorse Pike in Hamilton, right there in the Gino Pinto Plaza. Or give them a follow at Kilowatt Coffee on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Want to bring the energy to you? Book them for a private business event at 856-229-1780. That's Kilowatt Coffee.
Dad, I still can't believe how nice our new bathroom looks.
That's right, AG. We were so embarrassed by the sight of our old rundown bathroom, we thought a new bathroom was impossible until Connor Slocum from Install.
Now with a new bathroom, it feels like a new home.
They also install windows, doors, siding, and more. The crew is professional, fast, and did it right the first time. Family owned for over 70 years. Call Install America for a free estimate and financing options at 1-866-670-5213. Thanks, Install America!
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous tiki bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Is your trading stopping you from shopping? It's time to drop in some Matt Blatt Nissan.
Are you trapped in your old car? Matt Blatt Nissan and Matt Blatt Infinity can get you out. Get up to $4,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair trade value for your old car. Come see us today at Matt Blatt Nissan and Matt Blatt Infinity on the Black Horse Pike in Egg Harbor Township.
It's time to drop in some Matt Blatt Nissan.
Next trade for the purchase of select models expires 1
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back in the Stu studio. Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing. And yesterday, the Phillies, they got a 9-8 win. How about the uncharacteristically, Alex, they got 17 hits.
They're not going to hit for the next week.
There was a guy, and Tommy might remember this. I don't know if he heard him. Everybody heard him in the stands. Back during the Veteran Stadium days, there was an older gentleman. He would go to every single game, and he would say, "Everybody hits, woo-hoo!" And people used to imitate him. So we'll see if Tommy remembers. And now it's time to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Today, mention the locker room and get $2 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's go to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, former Phillies pitcher, Tommy Greene. Good morning, T.
Good morning, Billy. How you doing, my friend?
Well, I got to tell you, I don't know how to feel today because the Knicks won the NBA championship last night. The Phillies, so it was so funny because like the Phillies, when the basketball game started, the Phillies were up 9. I think it was 9-4, and I started at that point, flicking the channels. And then one time I went to the game, and when I get back to the Phillies game, it was 9-8.
That's right. It's not over till she sings, man.
Hey, Tommy Greene, I got to tell you, man, I want to start off by talking about Aaron Nola because to me last night, he looked like he had his curveball. He was locating his pitches. And then it seemed like in the fourth inning, the wheels fell off.
Well, I mean, it happens, man. It don't take but a couple pitches, that happen. You got to credit. You got to credit to the guys who hit it too. I mean, you're playing, and I'm noticing. I watched the highlights a while ago, and I was like, man, that ball flies in that ballpark. It's. I mean, it's not easy to pitch in the big leagues. Especially these days, you're dealing with tideless baseballs and then small ballparks that flies out of it. The guys are bigger and stronger, and I mean,
but the batting averages are down, Tommy. Across the league,
it doesn't matter. Batted average is down. Somebody's hitting baseballs. And you getting them in the air, it's going. So it's and that's the knack. But he's just got to keep battling the way. And as long as we talk about this over the course of the season, every season we've done this for the past few years, Billy. It's been okay. As long as we can win the week, we're doing well. Okay. And what have we done this week?
Yeah, they've won it so far
for the week, and it seems to be the same MO a little bit. We got two of our, not the same this week. We did win yesterday when Nola pitched,
right?
But Painter's been scuffling, obviously, and hopefully they can figure something out there with him. Maybe this one tweak might help him, or whatever. It's just I don't know if it's lack of confidence right now. He's waiting for the inevitable to happen. Or whatever, but when they win 4 out of 6 games, I mean that's a good thing. We got 3 out of your 5 rotation guys. You winning every time they pitch. That's pretty good.
We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. Tommy, let's get back to Painter. What would you do if you were the general manager? What would you do with Aaron Painter? Would you send him down? Would you keep just trying to work with him at the major league level? What are you saying in that?
Well, I mean, first of all, you look back. Do you have anybody ready to come take his place? That's right. That's the thing. Do you think you got somebody who's capable of stepping in at the big league level and doing the job? And that's the thing. But if not, you stick with what you got because he's got the stuff to do it with. It's all about execution and do it. And sometimes it's happened. There's a lot of pitchers in history that started out a little slow, and all of a sudden they find it for some other reason, and they get a little confidence and they take off.
Are you worried about Tommy? Are you worried about his velocity, Painter? He's throwing 96, 97.
So what's wrong with that?
No, that's. I mean, how about this kid? What's his Wiz or Biz or what's the guy from Milwaukee? He throws like how long is he going to be able to maintain that average?
Good question, man. I mean, he's a big kid. He's a big kid, and
Lights out.
And the way he throws, I mean, it's just it looks like it's pretty. I mean, it just comes out. It's not. Don't look like he's trying to overthrow all the time. He just it just comes out that way.
That's
and which is a good thing. It's called easy cheese. Yeah. And that's the way you can stay healthy. I guess because if you're not trying to force the issue, you can and not trying to throw 100% every time, you can stay healthier. If you got a little bit left in the tank, you're just letting it happen. And that's when it's good stuff. That's why he's so electric. His ball jumps at the plate, it explodes. I mean, he's throwing friggin' 103 miles an hour. At least sometimes.
He faced a minimum of 27 batters and he only threw 95 pitches.
Yeah. I mean, this because he threw basically all fastballs almost.
Yeah.
And they're trying to jump on the fastball, but it's hard to hit that ball that's jumping like that. Yeah. So,
Tommy,
that just goes to the credit to the stuff he's got. You got to tip your hat to the guy.
Tommy, the relationship you pitchers have with your catchers are so important. Is JT Realmuto, with how respected he is in that pitching staff and in that pitching rotation, is he a guy that can, give Painter some tips and pointers to try to help him out?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're always talking, and that's the thing, because the catcher has got the, so to speak, the bird's eye view. He's seeing what your ball's doing when it hits the plate, and how and where your command's at. He knows when you're on and when you're off, but it's all about execution. It's left up to one person to do it. And that's the pitcher himself. He's got to get that rhythm and that time and then his mechanics has got to, you can't sit there and think, I got to do this, I got to do that. Now, that's for your side work you got to do. And when the day you hit your mound, you pitch, you're going out there, hey, you've done all the work, the prelim stuff. Now it's going out there and letting it happen, getting out there and staying in your rhythm and not trying to rush things. Don't rush and let it happen. And that's the thing. You got to take a deep breath and keep it simple. A lot of the times, and a lot of times you get clogged up. Guys start thinking too much. I know I was that way. I could, John Vukovich used to tell me after the pitcher-catcher meeting. He said he knew I was pitching that day, but because he put the lineup on the board for Fugosi gave him the lineup. We'd leave the meeting. And he'd look at it because he run the pitcher-catcher meeting. He said, he said, Tommy, you pitch today? I said, yes, sir. He said, forget everything we just said. High fastballs, hard sliders, go get them. Don't think. Do what you do well. And if you do what you do well, you're going to have success. Now, everybody's looking at it that way. He throws 100 miles an hour. Well, he does that well, but it's all about location. It's all about, command of the baseball. If you keep, you just can't throw it down the middle all the time. That's what's so amazing about the kid from the Brewers. He's that with pretty good command of that, that's dangerous. I mean, that runs you into night where you could get no hit, which they almost did, so.
His ERA is 1.34. like that's lights out. He's throwing a ball. I mean, he's just throwing it right down the middle. I mean, but the guys just can't catch up to it.
Well, I mean, yeah, because they're not, I mean, they've seen stuff hard like that, but his ball hops and does something at the end.
Yeah.
So that's the issue. I mean, that makes it quicker. They're not, when you don't see that stuff all the time, a pitch, that guy, you got to hand it to him because he's tall, he's lanky. It's like Randy Johnson from the right side a little bit. He's not quite as tall, but you're not used to, he's long and lanky and he's put together. He's a strong kid. Obviously you walk up on him, Billy, you're going to look like a midget.
I am a midget.
So, he's got a lot of positive things happening for him being a pitcher. He's just long, got the long arms, the long levers, and he's sequencing. Everything's happening right. And there's going to be times where he's not going to be that way all the time. So we're going to look back one time, he's scuffling a little bit, and they say, hey, look what happened over the last week or so. The last couple of weeks, Paul Skeens lost 3 games in a row. How about that? When did you think that was going to happen? So, baseball's got a funny way of working itself out a little bit. I just hope I don't see guys losing stuff because of injury. I hate injuries, man, because I lived it and it's tough, and you work your tail off to try to prevent and just go out there and compete and leave it on the field. And that's the way you want to leave the game is, if you can't do it no more, you can't do it no more. So I just hate for it to be an injury when they're young. So I'm hoping he stays healthy. It'd be fun to watch him.
Tommy, Jesus Luzardo has struggled pitching at home this season. He has a pretty lopsided ERA stats when pitching home versus away. He's 7.34 when pitching at home and 1.55 when pitching away. Yeah. My question for you is, have you ever faced struggles like this, struggling to pitch at home, and what do you make of this situation?
Oh, not really. I mean, it's I won't say at home I've had trouble, but I mean, it's just I don't credit to anything. I mean, you're pitching, depends on where he's pitching at, what ballparks, but I'd say keep the family away from him. Maybe they're coming in town. Too many people coming in town to see him.
Do you think he's trying to try too hard at home, Tommy?
I don't know, man. It's baseball so finicky. It is. I mean, you got to be right, man. The weather's warming up. You're playing in ballparks when the weather warms up and you're pitching outside, the ball flies. It's just, it seems like every ballpark kind of gets there. I'm watching the Nationals game a while ago. I mean, as far as the highlights and stuff, and the guy's out front on his front foot, and basically hits it one-handed, and it freaking flies out of the ballpark in the gap, and I'm just, oh my God, you're not safe anywhere making a quality pitch sometimes,
Homer or strikeout, that's what the game's turned into, Tommy Greene.
Well, it's great. I ain't going trying to miss bats. You try to miss bats, you're in trouble. You're going to walk a lot of people. So that's my thing. You got to challenge the zone, and I think that's what the guy, the Miz, that's what he does well. He challenges the zone with his stuff, and he's got great stuff. That's why he's doing what he's doing.
We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene as we go on the mound with him every Sunday. Brought to you by Blitz's Market. Today we got Sanchez on the hill. He's 8-2 with a 1.54 ERA. He's got 93.1 innings pitched, and he's going up against Milwaukee's got a good pitching staff. This Harrison's 7-1, and he's got a 2.72 ERA. He's a lefty, and of course, the Phillies struggle against left-handers.
Yeah, well, but hey, I look at it like this: we're due. Just like we were due. We got one hit, and then the next day we got 16 hits. We were due to get some hits,
Feast or famine.
So I look at it like that. I mean, they're not, every left-hander is not going to hold us down. So we're due to, to win, to beat a left-hander. And however we beat him, as long as we beat him, that's what matters. I'd love for it to be lopsided victory, but hey, whatever way it gets done, it gets done. Let's hope we get it. Obviously, our guy keeps doing what he's doing. I try not to talk about him too much because he just leave him alone. Let him keep pitching. So.
Today's the rubber match. 2:10 start today, Tommy Greene. The Philadelphia Phillies, they've been playing pretty well under new manager Don Mattingly. When he took over for Robbie Thompson, he turned this thing around.
Hey, well, I mean, I credit. Obviously, there's a voice that comes in, and I don't think Donnie's too much different than Topper was. I think I credit to the guys a lot more. We started pitching better, and staying in ball games better, giving us a chance to win. Even when we weren't scoring some runs, like we need to. And then it's all about doing it, finding that right mix. And I credit the guys for doing that. They're starting to come around a little bit, getting the big hits when we need it, or the little plays we need. Because we're still not doing what we're capable of doing. It was great to see that the offensive output yesterday, but I'd love to see a consistency thing where we're scoring 4, 5, 6 runs a game, somewhere in that range. That would be good, rather than scoring 2 or 3 runs a game. That's tough. That puts a lot of strain on the pitching staff all the time.
Well, the Atlanta Braves, they're 46-24. They're in first place. They're 8 games ahead of the Phillies, who are 38-32. But we're starting to accumulate some wins. And Tommy, let's hope the ball keeps rolling today as we can pick up another series win. As always, hey Tommy, when you coming down to the Jersey Shore?
Hey, good question. I don't know about that yet, pal. I haven't been down yet, so we're hanging up back home. We got a lot of stuff going on back here. So
you tell Wendy.
See.
You tell Wendy we all said hello.
I sure will. I will tell her that.
All right, Tommy Greene. As always, we appreciate you. We love the segment, and we'll talk to you next Sunday.
You got it, pal.
There he is, Tommy Greene, on the mound. He's on the mound every Sunday with us. Brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room today, and you get $2 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. They just made a fresh batch, and we had our locker room 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Real sweet today, wasn't it, Aaron?
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, of course, Tommy Greene was on the Barbs. Harley Davidson Sports Hotline. The first out of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title, they're there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227.
Now, I want to tell you about the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's the Stanley Cup Final on Sports USA, and we're in Vegas as the Carolina Hurricanes enter the Fortress to battle the Golden Knights in Game 6. The Canes have instant offense, just add ice and stall. The Knights send it into Marner, and then hats off.
It's a hat trick for Mitch Marner.
Of the Stanley Cup Final, Canes at Vegas tonight.
Listen to the Stanley Cup Final, Hurricane Golden Knights Game 6 tonight. Coverage begins at 7:30 on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
South Jersey sports fans, the wait is over. Webster's Tavern is officially opening Monday, June 1st in Summers Point. Hi, everybody. This is Billy Schwein. We invite you to the new sports bar, Webster's Tavern, for ice-cold drinks, incredible food, wall-to-wall big screen TVs, and the ultimate game day atmosphere. Whether it's baseball, football, basketball, hockey, or soccer, Webster's Tavern is your new home for sports. Come cheer on your favorite team at Webster's Tavern. It's where fans come to watch sports.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet every game like a Caesar and earn perks on every bet, hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, all in one app. Download the app with promo code RADIO-DYW and place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 10 bet. Open to new users in New Jersey who are 21 or older. Max bet of $25 for boosted winnings. Max additional winnings $2,500 per bet. Profit boost tokens expire 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN.
All right, we're back in the studio. Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, my intern Erin Ewing. The show's flying by. By the way, guess what? I just got a call from Dotson Wesley. His brother is Worldwide Wes. He's the vice president of basketball operations for the New York Knicks. We're going to talk to them at 11 o'clock. And wait to hear the story of how I met Dotson. It's going to be, I mean, this is, you guys think I tell some stories. I got another one for you. But yes, Dotson Wesley. And his brother is Worldwide Wes. Of course, Mark Grimes knows him real well. We'll talk with Wesley. We'll talk with Dotson at 11 o'clock. 609-403-0973 is the text board number. Would you rather sing the Mets fight song or go to a Knicks parade if you lost a bet to a New York fan? 609-403-0973. Alex, did anybody chime in with that? Not yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, I would probably think that people don't want to avoid that because who wants to do either one of those?
Yeah,
it's a lose-lose situation.
It's a lose-lose situation. 609-403-0973. If you had to choose, what would you rather do? Sing this Mets fight song, which I was forced to do only because of Nick Earnshaw made me do it, or lose a bet to a Knicks fan and have to go to a parade? 609-403-0973. I want to remind people that Craig Berube, the Chief, will be at Blitz's Markets on July 9th between 11 and 12 noon, 11 a.m. and 12 noon, signing autographs. We'll be down there. Of course, you can vote for Nadia. She's running for Miss Night in Venice. She works down there at Blitz's. But Craig Berube at Blitz's Markets on July 9th, signing autographs. We'll be down there. Alex, you got to get down there and meet the Chief.
I'm going to be down there.
See him again. You never met the Chief?
No, I'm so
You're gonna
excited.
have to come out. You'll have to come down there for that. 609-403-0973 is the text board. What would you rather do? Sing the Mets song on the radio, which I had to do after the Phillies lost to the Mets, or go to a Knicks parade, which Nick Earnshaw has to do? 609-403-0973. Like I said, on the other side, we'll talk with Dotson Wesley. We'll talk to him, and then at the bottom of the second hour, we're going to talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. We'll get PJ's take on the Knicks game, the Phillies, and a whole lot more. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Your daily dose of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill just got bigger, better, and completely visual. Catch the Sports Bash with Mike Gill streaming live daily on the 97.3 ESPN YouTube channel. Get the real-time takes, the best guest insiders, and join the conversation in the live chat. Don't miss a single show. Head over to YouTube right now. Search 97.3 ESPN. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and watch the Sports Bash live.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account. When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything. Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Getting ready to hit the water? Stop by Hands 2 Bait and Tackle, located just before the Cape May Bridge. Hands 2 Bait and Tackle is your one-stop shop for fishing and crabbing. From fresh bait like clams, bunker, and minnows to rods, reels, and apparel, they've got everything you need. Not sure what's biting? The Hands 2 crew will point you in the right direction with the latest local reports and expert advice. Whether you're chasing stripers or crabbing with the family, stop in or call 609-884-BAIT. BAIT.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good, guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. I mean, 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
Huge summer sell-a-thon at Matt Black Kia in Egg Harbor Township. We've accepted a challenge to sell 150 new Kias. So trade in your old and bask in the savings. Up to $3,000 over KBB fair market value for any trade in any condition. Jump into a 26 Matt Black Kia K4 LXS, $129 per month. Make a splash in a 26 Matt Black Kia Sportage LX, just $139 per month. Or go big in a 27 Matt Black Kia Telluride LX, just $259 per month. Catch the wave and coast payment free for 90 days. Getting approved is easy breezy. If you bring home at least $450 per week, Matt Black Kia wants to get you approved today.
Matt Black Kia, 6211 Black Horse Pike, Egg Harbor Township, at mattblackkia.com.
Need a new car and have no idea? It's got to be a Matt Black Kia.
24 months leases, $59.99 due at signing. Call 888-506-4132 for details. Interest accrues from date of purchase on select models. Offers don't combine. Expires month end.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They got him again!
Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Tipped in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Set! Red 83!
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back in the Stu studio. Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, is here with me on a Sunday, and we're talking sports. We covered the Knicks. We covered the Phillies a little bit, and we're going to talk about the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. We're trying to track down Dotson Wesley. He's the brother of the president of basketball operations for the New York Knicks. Worldwide West. He's good friends with Mark Grimes. We're trying to get in touch with him. In the meantime, We got the Stanley Cup Finals today, Aaron. And I'm pulling now. I am pulling for Carolina. I won't be sitting in my chair going, yeah, like I'm pulling. I want them to win. But I'm not, I'm not cheering for them. Does that make me a bad guy?
I mean, but Carolina's not really like a rival of the Flyers, like the Knicks are with the Sixers.
They not as much, but they kind of are.
You think?
I mean, Metropolitan Division team.
Yeah.
They've got a few like Gostisbehere, Sean Walker. But
do you want to see those guys win?
Gostisbehere, I could be okay. Yeah, I'd like to see him win, but I think I also have these like jaded glasses on right now because I need Vegas to win.
Okay, yeah, because you have your bet.
I've ridden this since October. I thought I was sitting on free money after that Colorado Avalanche series, and now Carter Hart can't save a puck. Carolina seems to have their storm surge going right now, and I think Vegas is in one right now.
Yeah.
Well, it also looks good for the Flyers if Carolina wins because then they lost to the Stanley Cup champions.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. If we lose to the Carolina Hurricanes and they go on to win the Stanley Cup, it makes us look like we're better.
Yeah,
right? A better team for that, right?
It does, and I am actually rooting for Carolina.
Do you have a favorite player though? I mean, you're pulling for Gostisbehere. You're pulling for your guy from
Eric Robinson.
Robinson. But do you have like a favorite player on Carolina?
No, I just think I like their team.
Well, you like Robinson because he's from your hometown,
right? And Gostisbehere, he was great for the Flyers. I like Rod Brindamore. I think they just have like a good, fun team.
I'm pulling for Brindy.
They have a lot of depth. I like the way their guys play. I like Jordan Stahl, that goal that he scored where he lost his edge and then he still got it in the net. Like that's cool.
All right, now let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker. When you hear a story about how I met this gentleman, he's a good friend of mine. We haven't spoken in a long time, but let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room, Dotson Wesley. Good morning, Dotson.
What up, bro?
Yo, man. Dude, I got to tell you, it is such a small world that you know Mark Grimes, my agent at the beach. He's such a great guy. And when I found this out, I couldn't believe it.
Mark Grimes, that's family, man. He's like a brother, just like you, man.
Yeah. Well, all right, let me tell the story how we met. So I guess it was my freshman going into sophomore year. We were told, my brother Bobby and I and my good friend at the time, Mark Mantle, we heard that if you take a chemistry class in the summer, it is so much easier to pass than the regular season. So we decided to sign up for the summer school class so we didn't have to take it for our sophomore year while we were playing football. And lo and behold, who do we meet in summer school? You. I remember you used to run that shoe store in Cherry Hill?
Yeah, I used to work at Pro Shoe.
Turns out.
But hey, Billy.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, but the funny part about us meeting the first time was when we scrimmaged you guys.
Yeah, Pennsauken, right?
Yeah, and you and your brother were twins, and I didn't know it.
And then you can't.
And every time I turned around, I seen the same guy. I said, "Oh man, am I getting slower?" And then after the scrimmage, you guys came up and was talking to me. I said, "That's fucked up."
Hit the twins. Yo, you can't curse. We're on regular radio, Dotson. But listen, then after we met. We invited you over for lunch, but we played wiffle ball at my house like all day long.
Yeah.
Those were the days, Dotson.
Yeah, great times, man. Great times, man. You and your brother, man, and your family, man, treated me just like I was one of the kids.
Well, I got to tell you, man, we growing up, that way back, it's a lot different today than it was back then. That's for sure. Dotson.
Oh, yeah.
Your brother. This is funny. This connection. Your brother is the vice president of basketball operations for the New York Knicks, Worldwide West. Leon Rose is the general manager. He went to Cherry Hill East, and Billy Lang is on the staff, and he used to be coach at St. Joe's. The connection's unbelievable.
Well, I got to remember one time my brother was talking about he was down for some fishing tournament or whatever. Anyway, somebody said, "Yo, Wes, went to summer school with you." And my brother, I heard my brother talking about it, and I said, I don't know who you talking about. But I did go to summer school, and then I was telling him. And then a couple days later, you had called and told me you ran into him.
No, you know what that was? That was when Michael Jordan has his fishing tournament. Was that when I ran into him?
Yeah, so I had to go back and tell my
That's
brother.
right.
I said, yeah, he thought he was talking to me, but I went to summer school with him.
That's right. Because I didn't know you. I never, because I knew you. I didn't even know you had a brother, to be honest with you.
Well, you ain't the only one. A lot of people don't know that, but he's my younger brother.
So he's your younger brother, worldwide. How did he come up through the ranks and become the vice president of basketball operations?
Hey man, now that's a question you got to ask him.
Did he have anything to do with that shoe store, that sneaker store?
Yeah, he worked in Pro Shoe too.
I remember. It was a square building, and it had Chuck Taylors, the Chuck Taylors. One was up on the other. One shoe was up on the other shoe. It was on the front of the wall building of the store.
He ran the shoe store.
Oh, okay. I got to tell you. So, have you had an opportunity to get up to the Knicks games?
Well, you already know your boy don't go to nobody's games. I like watching everything on TV.
Something about the New York Knicks haven't won a championship in 53 years, and of course your brother and Leon Rose from Cherry East, they delivered a championship for the Knickerbockers.
I know, and the funny part about it, man, is the fact that when they beat the Spurs in the thing out in Vegas,
yeah,
I told everybody that was going to be the finals. I said they were going to play the Spurs for the championship, and I said that they was going to sweep the Spurs. I was only one off.
That's something else, man. We're talking with Dotson Wesley. He's the brother of a Worldwide West. He's the president of basketball operations for the New York Knickerbockers. Wait till Mark Grimes.
President.
He's a vice president.
The president.
Vice president of basketball operations. That's something else. It's unbelievable. Now, Dotson, you're a Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles fan, right?
Yeah, but I gotta roll with the Knicks, man. That's my family up there.
You got to roll with the Knicks. How about that Jalen Brunson? He reminds me a little bit. He's 6'2". He's small in stature. He weighs about 190 pounds. But pound for pound, he reminds me of Allen Iverson a little bit with the fact that he's a Tiger at 6'2" in the NBA playing against a 7'6" guy like Wembyana.
Hey, man, but I gotta give my brother and Leon credit, man. They're some geniuses, man. It took them 5 years to do what they did. I'm proud of them guys, man, especially my brother.
Yeah, he did a great job. He really did. And I'm not a Knicks fan. I got criticized yesterday for saying I was rooting for the Knicks. What I meant to say is if I had to choose a winner, I'm not a Knicks fan, and I certainly don't like New York fans in general. Matter of fact, a couple of years ago when the Mets beat the Phillies for in the Major League Baseball playoffs, I had a friend of mine, we call him Mr. Met. The bet was that if the Mets win, I got to sing the Mets song on the radio. And, of course, I had to do that. Meet the Mets.
Yeah, well, you know the code. We got to pay our bet.
Make a bet, pay a bet.
Yeah, that's a loss. That's something else people don't do these days. That cracks me up, man.
Well, listen, Dotson, man, you called me when I was on the air. I said, you know what, we got to get you on. And I hope Mark Grimes is listening. But Dotson, man, we appreciate you. And you and I will get together real soon, man.
All right, bro. On that note, man, I'm gone.
All right, we'll talk to you. There he is. Dotson Wesley. He's a brother of Worldwide West. That's something else on the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline.
I mean, that story was hilarious.
Who would have known? So, my brother Bobby and I, Mark Mantle, we were in summer school. Now, I remember playing against Dotson, Pensauk, and we played them in a scrimmage game in football. And we played them in football. I realized that's the first time I met him, but then I re-met him at the summer school. That's something else. His brother's Worldwide West.
You just have the craziest stories.
How's that
And
for
the craziest
How's that for a
connections.
story?
Yeah, like you guys aren't real. I always say the Shrine Boys are not real.
All right, let's get back to the NHL. We got I'll tell you what, on the other side, we'll talk more NHL hockey. And of course, at the bottom of the second hour, we're going to hear from Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. P.J. is going to give us his thoughts on the Philly sports scene and a whole lot more. The locker room. Excuse me. Let me read this. All right, I forgot to change my page here. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call at 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and my intern Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's the Stanley Cup Final on Sports USA, and we're in Vegas as the Carolina Hurricanes enter the Fortress to battle the Golden Knights in Game 6. The Canes have instant offense. Just add ice and stall. The Knights send it into Marner, and then hats off.
It's a hat trick for Mitch Marner.
It's Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Canes at Vegas. Tonight,
Listen to the Stanley Cup Final. Hurricane Golden Knights Game 6 tonight. Coverage begins at 7:30 on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
South Jersey sports fans, the wait is over. Webster's Tavern is officially opening Monday, June 1st in Summers Point. Hi, everybody. This is Billy Schwein. We invite you to the new sports bar, Webster's Tavern, for ice-cold drinks, incredible food, wall-to-wall big screen TVs, and the ultimate game day atmosphere. Whether it's baseball, football, basketball, hockey, or soccer, Webster's Tavern is your new home for sports. Come cheer on your favorite team at Webster's Tavern. It's where fans come to watch sports.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Hey, it's Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. Let's get something straight. If you want art, go to a museum. Here is something I'm positive about. Kilowatt Coffee. No foam hearts, no flowers, no latte art, just signature drinks that actually work. We're talking bold cold brews, hotter iced lattes, real flavor, and zero nonsense. Find Kilowatt Coffee at 373 South Whitehorse Pike in Hamilton, New Jersey. Follow at Kilowatt Coffee on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Or bring the energy to your next event. Call 856-229-1780. Kilowatt Coffee, where quality drinks don't need a draw.
Town Square Media has teamed up with Seize the Deal for incredible offers from some fantastic local businesses. Get this great deal right now. Get one $50 gift card for just $25 to Kingpin, known as one of the top bowling centers in the Atlantic City area. Guests can enjoy bowling, arcade games, pool tables, and a full-service grill and bar all in one place. That's a $50 gift card for just $25 to Kingpin. Get this great deal right now at seizethedeal.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back in the studio. Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, my intern Erin Ewing. 609-403-0973. If you had to lose a bet, would you rather have to sing the Mets fight song on the radio or attend the Knicks parade? 609-403-0973.
Robin Millville chimed in. I would sing the Mets fight song.
Yeah.
I sing so bad it would be torture for the Mets fans. All right, so at least there's a silver lining there somehow.
Yeah, I think I'd rather sing the song because to be honest, I forgot all about the song. Right? It's just as soon as he entered one ear, went out right out the other ear.
Yeah, and once it's done, it's done. It's not a parade all
But Nick's
day.
got it
type thing.
all day, man.
Wearing a jersey.
Oh, that orange and blue or whatever. That's like, ugh.
Yeah.
609-403-0973 is the text board number. What would you rather have to do if you had to pay? If you lost to a New York fan, a Mets fan made you sing the Mets song on the radio, like I had to do. Actually, that was all on Nick. You know, he was the one that set that bet up.
You said you were.
Well, I agreed to it like an idiot. And he made a bet with his friend who's a Knicks fan. He's got to go to the parade
like an idiot.
By the way, that parade, Jeff from Ocean City texted me, said the parade's on Thursday. They announced it.
Good luck, Nicky.
609-403-0973. Now, we were talking a little bit about the Carolina Hurricanes. That's tonight, not right here on 97.3 ESPN. I believe it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
They always say 8 o'clock, but it always turns into like 8:20.
Yeah, I want the Carolina Hurricanes to win this because of Brindamore. Not so much the gods to spare. I'm not really, not
big on him.
Well, because I think he's overachieved, and that's great. I mean, I guess I'm happy for him. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, you guys, please don't get this wrong. I'm not sitting in my chair going, yeah, like jumping up when they score. Like I'm watching the game, and I'm like, wishing the Flyers were there. Like I watched the game last night, which was the Sixers that were there.
There's only one guy I'm really would be happy for, and it would be Gostisbehere. I liked him when he was in Philly.
I that's got to be
Vegas.
one of the worst moves for the Flyers in recent history, getting rid of Gostisbehere. I know he was a defensive liability, but to see what he's done post leaving the Flyers, and now he might win a Stanley Cup tonight, it's a bad look for us for sure.
Just interesting that we had him and Provorov at the same time and then lost both of them.
I mean, the Flyers, like right now, what they need more than anything is a good power play, and Gostisbehere runs the power play for the Carolina Hurricanes. So that's a tough loss.
But
for
that's
us.
Sebastian Aho. Like it seems to me like the Vegas Knights have more superstars,
They
like
do.
Mitch Marner and Eichel, right?
Well, that has been kind of the thing that Carolina has had to deal with for so long. They never had that top name type player. Aho is a great player, but he's not that superstar-esque player. They had to run into Florida and Tampa for the past few years.
Right.
They didn't have to run through either of those teams this year. Now they're playing a very good Vegas squad, and it seems like that Carolina's kind of doing it through the power of friendship, just because there's not like a real number one out there.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of those guys have underperformed, like Aho, Svechnikov. You'd expect a little bit more from them, but it seems like every time they get a goal, it's Jordan Stahl coming up. Like the 39-year-old captain is coming up big for this team.
I mean, Logan
scoring when it matters.
Stanko.
39 years old. I didn't realize he was that old.
The one guy, actually, another guy I'm happy for is Taylor Hall. He's been a veteran, been around the block, former MVP. Like, I'm actually kind of hyped for Taylor Hall to get a ring.
Yeah, and he had to deal with those bad Oiler years back in like 2010 through 15. I think he deserves it.
So the Carolina Hurricanes are a very good team. I think the Flyers just ran out of gas. They had beaten the Penguins, overachieving. Remember, for the last month of their season, every game was a playoff game.
Yeah.
Right? That's a long run to play at your best for that long a period of time.
I mean, from the post-Olympic break to the playoffs to when they lost to Carolina. Like every game was a playoff game, like
Right.
you said. And so it just makes sense that they got tired. And then they ran into a team that very well might win the cup
So,
tonight.
let me ask you a question: Are the Flyers? Zegras is a free agent, right?
He's a restricted.
He's a
free
restricted
agent.
free agent. They're gonna sign. They're gonna extend them. They're gonna sign him.
They should.
You think so?
I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. I think that's like kind of already like a done deal for Danny Briere. Like
Okay.
he's gonna get re-signed. It's just obviously how many years and how much money.
609-403-0973 is the text board. If you lost a bet to a New York fan, what would you rather do? Sing the Mets fight song on the radio or attend a Knicks parade? 609-403-0973. Now, I'm trying to reach out to Mark Grimes because he wants to chime in, but he's not answering his phone, so I don't know what he's doing. Come on, Grimesy. He said he wanted to give a shout-out. We want to give him a shout because he's good friends with Worldwide West. Not that we're promoting the Knicks or anything, but it's, it's a different perspective.
This feels like a very
Look,
positive Knicks show today.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm not positive on that. I like Jalen Brunson. I like Mikal Bridges, and I like Josh Hart.
You like Cat?
Who?
Cat.
Who's Cat?
Carl Anthony Towns.
No, I don't
man.
like him.
Come
I don't like
on.
any. I only like the Knicks guy or the Villanova Wildcats guys.
See, he admitted he likes the Knicks guys.
No,
You're a
the
Knicks
cat, the
fan.
Villanova Wildcats.
You're a Knicks fan.
No, I'm not.
Yesterday he said he was rooting for them. Today
You
he
see
says,
that? You guys are
today
just
he
rooting
says
for
he
them.
likes the players.
Earnshaw's going to the parade. What's going on
Trying
here?
to get on all these Knicks guys.
You
on
guys,
the
you
show.
guys are misinformed. I do not like. And I when I said I'm rooting for. I said if you had a gun to my head, I was pulling for the Knicks. But
How'd you feel when the Celtics won?
I hate the Celtics.
Okay.
I despise them like the Cowboys.
Why not just root for no one?
Well, you're watching a game. What do you? I mean, I'm not sitting there cheering. I'm just sitting there observing. But I'd rather see the Villanova guys. When Jay Wright was there, you gonna break his stones?
I have all the respect for Jay Wright. I like Jay Wright.
All right. Well, you don't like me?
I'm just not a Brunson guy. I'm a Schweim guy. I'm not a Brunson guy.
Guy's 6'2". You got to show some respect. He won the MVP.
I said he put up 45 last night.
God, the guy.
That's props. All the props in the world. That's
all right,
that's
there
our
you go.
boy
Get
right
Grimes.
there.
He'll still take my side, Aaron. Like I want the Carolina Hurricanes to win. I'm not going to be cheering when they score a goal.
I mean, yeah, like I understand that more for like the like.
Are you cheering for Carolina?
I am cheering for Carolina, but I don't feel.
You're not going to sit
bad.
there. So when you're sitting there watching a game, by the way,
But I don't feel bad about doing that because Carolina's not like an arch rival
I see what
of Philadelphia. I know, like they are.
If it was like the
division
Rangers
rivals.
or Penguins or one of those,
Right, I
teams.
could never root for them.
I'm not rooting
even
for-
if I hated. The
I
other
just used
team.
the wrong terminology. You know what? I'm gonna. All right, let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room my good buddy, my agent at the beach, Mark Grimes. He'll stick up for me. What's up, Grimesy?
Billy boy, I apologize. I just got off the tennis court. My phone was on silent. You know what I mean?
Yo, man, you
those
got
tennis
white.
people. They like pure. Yeah.
You got white tennis shorts on.
Yeah, I do it all. White tennis shoes, white shirt, headband, wristbands. You know, I look like Mac. I look like McEnroe.
That's a sight for sore eyes. Hey, Grimesy, so we're here on the. I tried to get in touch with you earlier, but you're playing tennis.
Yes.
And lo and behold, out of the blue, Dotson Wesley calls me. So I'm like,
That's amazing.
and it just happened to be on a break. I said, dude, we're going to call you. How about we call you and get you on at 11 o'clock to tell our listeners how we know each other. And we had him on the radio. First of all, we called him. He didn't answer his phone.
Right.
But, I mean, it's amazing. His brother's the vice president of basketball operations. Leon Rose, the GM, he went to Cherry Hill East. And these guys, and Dotson, his brother, went to Pennsauken.
Listen, here's the bottom line. I was introduced to Wes about 20 years ago. He's one of my dear friends. Had many dinners with him and basketball camps and Leon, and they should do a movie on these two. They're truly, like, I'm being serious. Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, they met up in the Pennsauken Cherry Hill as kids, high school.
Right.
They said to themselves, "Hey, I think we become a force as a tandem." Wes being, a connector with all the basketball players, and then Leon being an attorney. So they forged a relationship.
How about that?
And next thing you know, guess who their first player agent was Rick Brunson, the father. And that's where that all,
so that's how they got Jalen Brunson.
Life came full circle last night. Full circle. Trust me when I tell you that. Like, Brunson is not in New York Knicks if that relationship that doesn't exist.
All right, let me ask you this, Garzi. My producer, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing, and frankly, everybody else, I made a Freudian slip by saying I'm rooting for the Knicks. I'm not rooting for the Knicks, but if I had to pick a winner in that series, I'm going with the Villanova guys. Is that so wrong?
No, it's not wrong at all, because you think about it this way. Number one, the kid Jalen Brunson is the most humble kid. He's a local kid.
He's 6'2", Grimesy.
Listen, he'll be in Margate all this summer. I've been at Stephen Cookie's when he's at another team, and people don't know who he is, because when you go, like, I've had back in the day when I ran a camp with Wes. I had Chris Paul in town, and I had him at Wawa after a camp. No one knew who he was.
Are you serious?
No, I'm being serious. Once you're 6'8", 6'10", and then that's when people say,
right,
that guy's a player.
Player, right?
But when you're 6'2", people don't think you're just a normal person out on the street.
And I made an analogy. Like, I look at Brunson and his play and his leadership and everything that he did for the Knicks. I equate it to like Allen Iverson with the Sixers. He's pound for pound one of the toughest guys in the league.
It's listen, the coach, everybody will tell you. Even the father said it last night. I mean, nobody, they knew he had heart, but they didn't know he had this much heart. So, no, he'll go down as one of the greatest. I mean, they're going to put a statue of all those guys. I mean, it'll be him.
First time in 53 years. Not that I care, because I don't like the Knicks, and I certainly don't like the Knicks fans, but it's an accomplishment. I know, I'm sure you were, let's face it, you're dear friends with Worldwide West and Leon Rose. You know those guys. You're pulling for them, right? You were pulling for them last night.
Absolutely. No, I had to. I mean, if the Sixers ain't in, I'm pulling for the Knicks. Right.
Let me ask you this question. Brunson went to school in Stevenson in Illinois, but Rick Brunson's from Camden.
Yeah, but the mom, he lived with the mom.
Okay,
Rick, remember, Rick was a coach, so he was traveling the country.
Okay.
So he went to school in Chicago, but then he wound up, he was going to go to Temple, then the Nova, all that thing.
And Jay Wright, I mean, you see him around. He's around Ocean City all the time.
Listen, you'd be shocked like who we have down here. You got Jay Wright, you got Rick and Wes and Leon. I mean, it's the who's who, and in about another week they'll all be here at the Shore Houses. So,
well, maybe we'll get Brunson on with Mark Grimes' connection.
No, they'll come on. Rick and his son will probably pop on the show.
All right.
Grimesy,
hit that ball. Keep it within the lines. All right.
I try. Got to stay young. I'm trying to stay young.
All right, Grimes. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, man.
All right.
See you. There's Mark Grimes of the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, prepare for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver.
Next up, La Scala's Beach House. Looking for the perfect Jersey Shore dining experience? Head to La Scala's Beach House. Enjoy delicious Italian favorites, fresh seafood, handcrafted cocktails, and breathtaking ocean views, all in a relaxed beachside atmosphere. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or sunset drinks with friends, La Scala's Beach House is your destination for great food and unforgettable memories. Visit today and taste the shore at La Scala's Beach House, located on 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine.
All right, when we return, we're going to talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda last night. Ready for this? Guess who he was? He was hanging out with all his buddies who happened to be Knicks fans, Alex.
Of course it was.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Your daily dose of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill just got bigger, better, and completely visual. Catch the Sports Bash with Mike Gill streaming live daily on the 97.3 ESPN YouTube channel. Get the real-time takes, the best guest insiders, and join the conversation in the live chat. Don't miss a single show. Head over to YouTube right now. Search 97.3 ESPN. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and watch the Sports Bash live.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuan Those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Billy Schweim here. Pro Image Sports is back on the Ocean City Boardwalk and is now open for the 2026 season. Located between 8th and 9th Street, they carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, novelties from brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite pro team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com.
Hi, it's Zoe, personal stylist at Macy's. If you're like, what am I wearing on this trip? To this wedding? To brunch? Your timing's perfect. Our best brands are all 30% off. I'll pull some great pieces that are made for you, so you'll show up confident, looking amazing. Plus, 15 off designer beauty and fragrance. Sign up for Star Rewards and earn even faster at Macy's Friends and Family. Going on now. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Hanging out at the Piccadilly. Nowhere tomorrow, everyone's happy. Beers keep coming, tails piled high with friends and family, spirits to the sky.
The Piccadilly Inn invites you to make the trip to the Pic for their Rods and Wings car show, Saturday, June 20th. Free registration starts at 10 a.m. with awards around 3. Check out all the cool cars, enjoy live music, and their world-famous wings on the Pic patio. Follow the Pic on Facebook or visit piccadilly.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back in the studio. Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and my intern, Erin Ewing. Now it's time for us to go to the Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda segment, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call Vassar, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask your Dragon, tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassar Pool Service. You use the Vassar Pool Service, and you love their service.
Couldn't have asked for a better experience.
Let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. Yo, man, I feel sorry for you, dude. Last night, how bad was it hanging out with all those Knicks fans?
All night, man. All night. It was till 3:30 in the morning, man.
Well, you don't look worse for wear. Of course, we got you on the stream. You look pretty good.
I mean, listen, I'm hanging in there, but it's rough. And I mean, listen, the whole time they're all saying we haven't won a championship since
the Giants, like that is essentially since the last
1973, 53 years ago.
Well, no, you're saying in basketball. I'm just saying
I see.
New
Right.
York,
New
like,
York.
and any of the
right.
But yeah, they were listen, they're not the most modest fans. Let's just say that.
They're the worst fans.
Oh my God, it's like
So were they were high-fiving each other, stomping all over you, because you're like, they know you're a Sixers fan.
But listen, we were at the Ocean Casino, and they have like we're at the sports book. They got they're chanting. I'm like, look, they can't hear you. You guys, they can't hear you. We're watching the TV. You guys are chanting at the TV. It's like, I don't know. There's something wrong with those fans. But I had to deal with them all night. It was so crowded. They took over the whole damn casino.
Did they really?
Oh my God. Yeah. It was the whole casino was orange. I thought you would think it was Halloween or something.
Look at Aaron's face. He just made a face. 609-403-0973 is the text board. So our question today is, if you lost a bet to a Knicks or to a New York fan, what would you rather do? Sing the Mets fight song on the radio or have to go to the Knicks parade?
Yeah, no, come on. I'm just singing the song. I'm not so you crazy. No way.
I had to learn that whole stupid song.
Yeah, listen.
And by the way, Nicky Urshaw's the one that made me do it. I have no sympathy for him having to go to attend a Knicks parade.
Listen, Nick gets everything he deserves. You know what I mean? He was riding that Embiid train, and now he's going to pay for what he's done. So.
Hey, by the way, Mr. Negadelphia, Nicky and I on the way home yesterday, we stopped by Webster's Tavern for lunch. Listen, man, the food's delish. The staff is good looking. They're beautiful people over there. Go over the place is packed, and there's not a bad seat in the house. The TVs are everywhere.
Listen, I might watch the game there tonight.
Yeah. So listen, I said yesterday to these guys, and of course I was getting a lot of ridicule from text messages, people that were texting in, when I simply said I'm rooting for the Knicks. That doesn't mean I'm cheering for the Knicks. I was cheering for the Villanova team, the guys that played at Villanova.
Yeah, listen, to me, I feel like I don't have any shame with you doing that. I like Brunson. I don't have any hate against him, but it's the fans that really ruin the team.
Exactly.
It really is. It's the people up there that ruin it for me.
Now, PJ, I just showed Alex and Aaron a video popped up on my phone of the interview of Jalen Brunson after the game last night, and he was consumed with emotion. He was obviously he had been, that has got to be such a huge accomplishment that you are overwhelmed with emotion. He was in tears.
Oh yeah, listen, he's all heart. Listen, he earned it, and I think I'm happy that he got his championship. I think Wemby should be embarrassed because I feel like if you're that big and young,
right? How do you lose to a 6'2" guy?
Yeah, that's just embarrassing, but that's okay. He's going to be in the league for a long time. I think it was more mental than anything else for him. I just think he couldn't keep it together. But
Alex maintains the coaching staff, or at least San Antonio's coaches.
Well, also, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree. They weren't great either.
In the 29-point loss, Wemby had 2 foul shots to hit down the stretch there, and he missed both of them.
Right.
But I think it's the coaching because you don't stop any. He looked like he was a deer in headlights that entire series. But I just think he got put in a great situation, had not a lot of experience to be up for a head coaching job. Granted, he really only got that job because Greg Popovich had health complications.
Right.
So he kind of got thrown in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I put it on coaching and their lack of experience.
Yeah. They got some young talent in there. And listen, I think they're going to be good for a while. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see them again. So it's gonna.
I'm not a PJ. I'm not a Wembyana fan. Especially after he's making all this money in the National Basketball Association in the United States of America. He show our national anthem a little respect.
Yeah, listen. You know how the French are. You know what I mean? We're all snooty. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
it's because we beat them in the Olympics in the gold medal game.
Dude, they always got a chip on their shoulder. You know what I mean? They're just not, the French,
Yeah, but like these guys, he's got his hands folded with showing disrespect. Matter of fact, one game didn't even come out for a couple of guys didn't even come out for the national anthem.
Listen, if it was up to me, we'd take that basket and put it at 16 feet. You know what I mean? And then we'll see who's good. And there's a few guys in the league that'll still be just fine. I think Steph Curry will be fine. I think Brunson will find his way. I don't know about Wemby. All right. We'll see where he ends up. But,
We're talking with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. P.J., the Phillies, they're starting to accumulate some wins. They're now 38-32, but you're making a face. What?
It's the worst play. This is the worst part of baseball. We're in the middle of the season. Games, you could be 20 games behind. It doesn't mean nothing. Like it's so hard to have a value in what we're watching. Like I'm trying to care, and it's like I just can't do it. It's tough. It's just really tough, But
especially with this team, because 1 week you can have one emotion, and then the next week it's the complete opposite.
We'll see, but we have Tommy Greene goes on the mound with us every Sunday, and he says just win the week.
Yeah, I mean, listen, look, I thought the game the other night was more fun to watch because there was hitting and there was action and it was entertaining. The games where we're like extremists on the Phillies. It's like we're either hitting the ball all over the place, or we can't hit anything. We just strike out. Nobody can. It's like you're just falling asleep watching the game.
Well, the night before, in all fairness, they get with them against that guy Miz, who's throwing flames at 105. He topped out, I think, at a 104.5.
Listen, they're all professionals here. Come on now. They always start with this. The pitching was so good.
Dude, he was throwing the ball. He threw 26 times. They swung. He was making our Phillies hitters look like foolish.
Yeah. Well, and I would say that's probably how we end up because we're not that consistent. I mean, you figure if you tag one going 104 at you, I mean, it could go yard easy. You know what I mean? They just got to
baseball players can hit fastballs. The better they can hit off speed stuff.
That's what they say. The movement. Yeah.
All right, PJ. The Philadelphia Eagles. They just had mini camp. Look at his face. His eyes just lit up. Jalen Carter's not signed. They're gonna have some problems coming up. Look at all these guys like Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean.
Listen, gotta sign Carter. You gotta work it out. Whatever, we need him.
Did you like Sirianni's statement? Like, why wasn't he full participant in practice? He said he beat around the bush, basically saying, "Oh, he's doing individual drills," but they were holding him back because
it's a negotiation tactic.
Yeah,
that's what's happening. He's holding out, which isn't good. But
it's not. But do you think they're going to get him signed before the season starts? They got 6 weeks off right now.
Listen, I think we got to start going with like long-term contracts. We got to get into this, the Dodgers format here is what I think. You start laying down money down the road, you know what I mean? And just convincing people to do it for bigger. You know what I was thinking about too? With the rate of inflation, these guys are really capitalizing here because God knows what $10 million is going to be worth in 10 years. You know what I mean? I think that's the play. I think we should push some of this back, give them some extra money, and see how we can play this out.
Well, do like a Bobby Bonilla thing, right? He was paid. The Mets paid him $1 million for 28 years or something.
So, PJ, you're saying you'd rather lock up Jalen Carter than Quinyon and Coop?
I mean, I don't.
They're not going to be able to pay all three.
I don't like it. Well, you could pay. Well, no, hold on a second.
You might.
Listen, no, hold on a second. But we can. That can happen. And maybe it's not. And Jalen's the kind of guy I think would totally go for like a Bobby Bonilla deal. Like he would be like, oh yeah, I'll think
Jalen Carter.
Yeah,
why not?
I don't think he would.
Well, if you had if you got $1 million for 30 years,
I think those guys want that money.
Listen, here's what you do.
Blow it.
No, listen. You tell them, look, you saw him down in Georgia crashing cars. He's a maniac. This guy, you pay him in 10 years, 50-50 chance he's even there. And you just say,
oh my God.
And then you have deals set up down the road. It's like, hey, you're getting all this money when it happens. And then, you just let him do his thing.
And it's future secure. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He won't blow his own money because he's getting it every year.
It's not like he hasn't gotten paid already, Alex. He's gotten some money. He's not like poor right now. He's got money.
Yeah.
So it's like this would be good for him. It would
So
be
you want to do Mahomes signed a 10-year contract up to $522 million. So I mean,
Yeah, but he's defensive tackle.
no, I'm not saying that type of money. I'm just saying that type of.
All right, guess what, PJ? I leveraged you a little bit. I hope you don't get mad at me. But Craig Berube's going to sign autographs at Blitz's Market on July 9th from 11 a.m. to 12 noon at Blitz's Market.
Nice, man.
You got to take him golfing at Trout's.
We'll take him out to Trey.
You take him out? Oh, he's going to be pumped. You and Miro on the court. Miro's good, right?
Yeah. No,
he beat Flacco, didn't he? He smoked Flacco, didn't he?
Yeah. Miro shoots like even all the time. Miro's he's a golfer, dude.
I love it. He beat Joe Flacco. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah, nicer guy. Yeah.
How good is that course? You golfed down there.
Well, so you know what? Like, there's all different courses. Trout is really nice. It's a long course. It plays long. So
it's long. Well,
yeah.
How long can it be? 74?
No, not so. Oh my God! If it was 70,
I don't know. What's an average course?
So I mean, low 60s is probably like average. I would say like 64.
Low 60s, 60. Oh, 64. Okay.
Yeah, like in there, like range. I would say like when we play from the second tees, it's about like 68, 69.
Okay.
But the 68, 69 kind of runs like this. There's 2 par 3s that are 110 yards. Okay, so then just back through all the others where you have par 4s that are like, 485. I mean, you have you got to bomb the ball to get on there unless you're going to have like a long.
Well, like when I golfed with Tommy, we had the locker room open a few years ago at Great Bay, and Tommy Greene was out there, Proper. We had a bunch of guys out there. Tom Jackson, and Mark Grimes was there with us, and Brad Quast. We had a lot of guys like that. Tommy was crushing the ball. He was hitting the ball like 380 off the tee.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, let me tell you, these baseball players, they can torque that ball, man. I mean, they get.
When Miro drives the ball, how far does he hit it down the fairway? When he gets the hole?
He's Mr. Consistent. He's just 300, 310, right down the middle.
Right down the middle, right?
I mean, every time he's Mr. Consistent. It's crazy. It's crazy.
All right, PJ, we got to get over to Webster's, man.
Yeah. No, I might head over there tonight for the game.
I'll give you a shout when I get out.
Yeah, hit me up when you guys get out of
there. We're not staying out till 3 a.m.
Oh, not tonight.
All right, PJ. Thanks, brother.
All right, have a good one, guys.
I'll talk to you. There's PJ Corda. Mr. Negadelphia, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call Vassar, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. That's the Vassar Pool Service. There was PJ on the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver.
Now, I want to tell you about the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you've been interested in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, and Erin Ewing right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's the Stanley Cup Final on Sports USA, and we're in Vegas as the Carolina Hurricanes enter the Fortress to battle the Golden Knights in Game 6. The Canes have instant offense. Just add ice and stall. The Knights send it into Marner, and then hats off.
It's a hat trick for Mitch Marner.
It's Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Canes at Vegas tonight.
Listen to the Stanley Cup Final. Hurricane Golden Knights Game 6. Tonight. Coverage begins at 7:30 on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and nonstop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Dad, I still can't believe how nice our new bathroom looks.
That's right, AG. We were so embarrassed by the sight of our old rundown bathroom, we thought a new bathroom was impossible until Connor Slocum from Install America approached us.
Now with the new bathroom, it feels like a new home.
They also install windows, doors, siding, and more. The crew is professional, fast, and did it right the first time. Family owned for over 70 years. Call Install America for a free estimate and financing options at 1-866-670-5213.
Thanks, Install America.
Craving authentic Italian flavors in Ocean City? Head on down to Petroni's on West Avenue. From amazing cheesesteaks and homemade meatballs to delicious pasta dishes and Italian specialties, every meal is made from family recipes and served with pride. Their takeout service is perfect for beach days, family gatherings, or meals on the go. Taste the tradition at Petroni's, 957 West Avenue in Ocean City, or give them a call at 609-938-1568. Petroni's, Ocean City's favorite taste of Italy to go.
Cross County Connection presents 6 new South Jersey Connect shuttles, providing fare free transportation across southern New Jersey. New shuttles include Vineland to Pleasantville and Burlington County Morristown to Pennsauken, connecting residents to employment centers, colleges, healthcare campuses, retail destinations, government services, and NJ Transit hubs, all at no cost to riders. For more information, contact SJTA at 856-229-7571 or visit driveless.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, back in the studio, Billy Schwein, Alex Berardis, Erin Ewing. UFC tonight, Alex, at the White House.
White House.
Are you into that?
Yeah, I'm a big UFC guy.
How about you, Erin? No, I'm not really.
I'm maybe watching hockey tonight.
Yeah, I'm watching hockey. You watch both, I'm sure.
Yeah, hockey before, and then probably by the time the game ends.
What time does it go off at the White House? UFC.
I think the prelims start at 8.
Okay.
Or the main card starts at 8. But either way, by the time the hockey game's over, I think the co-main event and the main event will be
all right, so we have Phillies at 2:10. Then we have the Stanley Cup. Then you get the UFC at the White House. Big night in sports, I guess, right?
Yeah, and that was the quickest 2 hours in radio.
It does go by really, really fast. Don't forget, July 9th, get down to the Blitz's Markets between 11 a.m. and 12 noon and meet Craig Berube, Stanley Cup winning coach. And, of course, he was a longtime Philadelphia Flyer great. Craig Berube will be at Blitz's Markets on Thursday, July 9th. And you can vote for Nadia down there. She's running for Miss Night in Venice. We had a great show today. I want to thank Alex Berardis. Great job. Erin Ewing, as always, outstanding. Thank Mark Grimes, Dotson, Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, and of course, Tommy Greene. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Sunday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with a Schweiner. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next week right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein.
Your daily